Alright guys, I'm trying to replace the spark plugs on 2006 Subaru Forester. After you remove the airbox here and plastic parts, you can see the passenger side spark plugs. See this one here? It's too narrow, so there's a trap here. If you try with the wrench and the middle part here and the socket, in order to get loose this bolt here, which holds this one here. So there is a very tight spot here. You can just barely fit the wrench and the socket, and when you lose the bolt, the wrench stucks. See, it's like a trap here, so there's no way to unbolt it since the thing back here. See, you cannot do this over here, and I got stuck, I got trapped. It feels like stupid. That's something very tricky, so I suggest you to use something like this, so you can lose the bolt. And then while you're taking the spark plug off, you have to use another, like this one, little piece, extension, I mean. So it's the same thing, but this the way you can unplug these. So don't pull it, I mean don't pull it too much with the wrench in order to stop the wrench here. See, it's a very tight spot here, so it barely fits like this. You cannot take the plug off, so you need to separate these two, take it off, and with this you can take the plug off, otherwise it stucks. So this is something tricky in 2006 Subaru 2.0 liter engine. In this, I think the 2.5 is the same, even the turbo ones are same. Only thing is the turbo holes around on other side and this side. So this is a little quick tip, whoever wants to change the spark plugs, take it easy. All right guys, summary of all these. Okay, on the passenger side, on the left one, which is close to the cabin, it is narrow than this one, so this is kind of hard to, while you're taking this off, you need to spin all the way down this way, okay, 180 on this one, then pull out, okay, not like this. This is originally sits like this. When you lose this bolt, just pull it forward and turn 180 and then pull it out. Okay, the second thing is, on this one, even doing this, because it is too narrow, it won't work. So you have to turn around and drop this on the bottom, okay, on this side. Just drop it this way, then it comes off, then you pull from down there, okay. While putting back, it's the same, okay, but it is not that easy, okay. This is not that easy job, so you have to think twice if you're planning to do this. If you know the engine down there, you can jack it up, it will be a lot easier, but it is very important that where you're putting the jack stand on the engine, so you don't smash things down there. All right, take it easy. Okay, on the driver side, when you remove the secondary air pump away, there's two bolts here on the wall and one down there on with this one, and then we can see the plugs and the coil caps. See, I will try this one now. This is a bit harder, and my engine leaks some oil out of this side, which is not nice. First I'm gonna clean with brake caliper cleaner, and then I'll try the same way it is. And another tip on mine, just check the black socket and the green, I mean gray socket on the first, the black one on the rear, which is cabin side. This is the driver side on my vehicle, and it is a variety of them on Subaru, so you should be sure which one is yours. Each one is different as far as I see. The hardest one is on the driver side, which is left in Turkey, and the left front one, this one here. It's not hard to take the plug off. As I mentioned about the quick tip, I just put them all together. First put it in like so, and then put the extension on. While it was in there with this, it's kind of hard. Like, I'll show you what I'm putting. Okay, like this. I put the spark plug in the hole, and then extension. Just fit it in. Okay, let's say I did it, and then the wrench and tighten it. Okay, while pulling it off, it's the same. Backwards. I mean, first pull the wrench off, then the extension, then the socket. Okay, it is very hard, this one. The hardest part is to remove this bolt here, because as I said, with the wrench, well, you need to get the smaller one. Maybe there is an extension, as you see here. Okay, this is just like so, and this much, the gap is not that much. I mean, it fits right on, and this one, it doesn't fit. The rear one not even fits. Even it fits, when you lose the bolt, it gets back and it makes your wrench stuck in between this chassis and the bolt. So it's a trap. You cannot take the wrench off on that way. That's why the hardest part is on changing the spark plug on these vehicles. I mean the Subarus, because it is flat. It's a dust. Okay, because it's a flat engine. Heads are on the side. So the hardest part is taking off this bolt. Okay. Maybe in order to make things easier, this is 12 millimeter. This bolt here is 12 millimeter. You should get 12 millimeter. The thing that, like wrench, you know. You put it there, and then it should be moving itself. Or you should get the wrench fits on 12 millimeter socket, so you can gain a little bit space, like this much space, so it will be enough to remove the bolt. Okay, if you're using same sockets as I do, it's not a problem on moving the spark plug. It's only problem moving this bolt here. Okay, so this is the hardest part, passenger side, and it's very tight spot. You can't even fit your hand in there. See, you can't even remove it with your bare hands. You have to use something. And on this side, it is very hard. Only thing you need to remove is the second rear pump itself. That's it. There's two here and one down there, bolts. Okay, that's it. On the other side, you have to take the by the way, this is the spark plug, and the code here is the code? Okay. It is the code. ILFR6B. Laser iridium. The plugs, motor code says, and the ones I took off are the same. I should have shown you the one I took off. It's not that bad, but it's somewhere maybe 10,000 miles, maybe a little more. But it's in good condition. There's no damage or all the same. I checked all the cylinders. There's no problem. It's all the same. The engine is good. These are the old ones. Are the same with the ones, original ones. NGK again. ILFR 6B is the code. So you take the air filter cap and everything over here. There's 2-3 bolts you need to take off. This much space enough. You can see the spark plugs. Okay, on this side, the black socket is on the cabin side. The gray one on the right side, which is at the front. The other one is reverse. I checked the socket. I pushed the socket down there, that way, away from my working space. Okay, these are the quick tips, and it takes like, without these, these tools are regular tools that I have. I should have changed 12mm sockets, several types of sockets maybe you should use because of the space. You should get nearer to the bolt is better. So before you start, just think about it and prepare that way. It's not that hard, but it takes at least 2-3 hours because it's kind of tricky things to do. Okay, take it easy. If you have any questions, you may free to ask.